Yep.
All right, we're here with Adam Spencer, men's 1500. That was a really, really tight race. Top 10 within 7 tenths of a second.
Yeah.
Tell me, were you expecting a race like that?
Yeah, I mean, it was slow at the start. Simeon went out pretty hard in the first 100. I thought it might have been quick, but after 300 in, it was pretty slow, so I thought may as well move up to the front. And then I was keeping out for moves, and no one really made a big move until Nathan did down the back straight. And yeah, it just felt like big tens again. It was pretty slow and a big kick, so I tried to do it the same way, and I was hoping to catch some people off guard, but they're right on my tail today, and yeah, I just didn't have the last 100, and they were flying home. So
yeah, I feel like this race and the prelim kind of showed something about the state of mid-distance in the NCAA. Everyone thinks they have the kick.
Yeah.
Were you expecting? How to phrase it? Did you think? Is that what you were kind of thinking going in? Like, I have the best kick in the field?
Yeah, I mean, I think at this level the kicks are all pretty similar. It's really about your positioning and when you make a move. And I don't think I have the best kick by a mile, but I think I can win with a kick race. So I think it would harm me if I went out to the front and led the whole thing. I think that'd all catch me in the end. But I think that's my best chances of winning. But I think everyone else's chances are pretty high as well when it's a slow race.
When you were coming onto the straight, how confident were you feeling coming around that last turn?
I mean, at that point, I'd done everything I could tactically, and I was just like, on the bend, I was trying to hold Nathan off and make him run a bit wide and try to really blast the last 100. And he came up to my shoulder, and I think we were even for a little bit, and then he pulled away, and I tried to come back again, and yeah, couldn't quite get it. And then a few other guys came past as well, but I mean, I'm gonna have to speak to Mick. Maybe I could have done something better. You've always got to rewatch it, but at the end of the day, I don't think it was a terribly tactical race for me. I think it was decently well executed. I just think the other guys just happened to beat me better today.
But Adam, you've seen that scenario where it just happens to be the guy wearing purple, gold, and white.
Yeah.
Every single, and it's like when it's, I mean, especially 2 years ago, it's like, damn it, what is it going to take, to get one of these guys out of first place?
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for the Washington guys. We're all good mates, and we have a laugh, and of course, come on the track, I want to beat them, and yeah, they've done extremely well to win. The past 4 years, 4 or 5 in a row, whatever it is, and I've got a lot of respect for them, and it's pretty impressive for them to do that. I've got to tip my hat off to them.
Even though this is obviously nowhere close to what you could run in 1500, do you have any takeaways about where your fitness is at from these 2 races?
Yeah, I think my fitness is pretty good. The past few weeks have really been focused on championship racing, so training's been sort of geared towards finishing fast rather than trying to pound it out from the front. But I think the next few weeks or next few months really, the next goal for me is to first of all run the world standard, so under 333, and then prove I'm one of the best guys to represent Australia at the World Champs in Tokyo, and just see what I can do there. So yeah, that will be the focus in the next few weeks, and I think I'm pretty fit, but I've really got to get a good training block in to take it to the next level.
What is that championship style training you talked about? What does that look like? What kind of workouts can you do to prepare yourself?
Yeah, it's pretty similar. It's just like you're really winding up. Say you do a 300 and you pick it up every 100 meters, and like the last 80 is just flat out. Like championship race like today, it's just flat out with 100 meters to go. So that's sort of different to how you would train for a race where you're trying to run 332, 331. So yeah, it's slightly different. Overall, the training's still pretty similar, but it'll now be more focused on trying to hit that 56, 50-second sort of pace, and try to maintain that for 1500.
Is it weird to pivot back and forth between those kind of styles?
Yeah, I mean, it's all clumped together well. The past 4 weeks has been really, Big Tens, regionals, and nationals is all about trying to finish off pretty well and finish your last 100 really quick, and then now it'll be a big focus on trying to run fast time. So you can swap back and forth, but at the end of the day, both training, they're all pretty similar at the end of the day, and they help with one another. So yeah.